Have you ever wondered how cheese is made? It's an intriguing world, a blend of art and science, where simple ingredients transform into an array of complex flavors. Imagine a process so delicate yet so profound that it has been perfected over centuries. From the creamy brie of France to the sharp cheddar of England, each cheese tells a unique story. But what's the secret behind these tantalizing tales? Get ready to dive deep into the fascinating process of cheese making. You might be surprised to learn that making cheese requires just a few simple ingredients. First on our list is milk, the lifeblood of all cheese. It's the canvas upon which we'll create our cheesy masterpiece. Next, we have the starter cultures. These are beneficial bacteria that kickstart the fermentation process, transforming our milk into curds. Think of them as the little helpers behind the scenes, making all the magic happen. Then there's rennet. This is an enzyme that further coagulates the milk, helping to separate the curds from the whey. It's like the director of our cheese-making process, guiding each step to ensure a perfect performance. Lastly, we have salt. It enhances the flavor, aids in preservation, and controls the bacteria during aging. It's the final touch, the cherry on top, so to speak. With these four ingredients, the magic of cheese-making begins. Now it's time to unveil the first steps in the cheese-making process. Let's dive into the heart of the matter. Cheese-making might seem like alchemy, but it's actually a pretty straightforward process, and it all starts with heating the milk. You see, heating is crucial because it prepares the milk for the magic that's about to happen. You don't want it too hot, just warm enough to make it cozy for our next main actors, the starter cultures. These starter cultures are the unsung heroes of cheese-making. They are live bacteria that kick off the process by converting lactose, the sugar in milk, into lactic acid. This acidification process is the first step in turning our ordinary milk into extraordinary cheese. Next comes the rennet. Now, rennet might sound like a character from a science fiction movie, but it's actually an enzyme that coagulates the milk, turning it from a liquid into a soft, jelly-like solid. This is where the curdling begins. Curdling isn't as scary as it sounds. It's actually quite cool. It's like the milk is throwing a party and inviting all the proteins to come together and hang out. And when they do, they form these little clumps called curds. So we've heated the milk, added the starter cultures and rennet, and let the milk curdle. It's a simple yet magical process, turning everyday milk into a delicious, creamy cheese. Once the milk is curdled, we're halfway through the process. Ready to see how curdled milk transforms into delicious cheese? At this point, our curdled milk is a bit like a teenager. It's been through some changes and it's ready to find its final form. The next step in our cheese-making adventure involves cutting the curd. This isn't a breakup. We're literally cutting the curds into smaller pieces. The size of these pieces determines the texture of our cheese. Think of it like this: small curds for firm cheese, larger curds for a softer one. Now, we're going to turn up the heat. Cooking the curd is a crucial step. It's like a day at the cheese spa where our curds get a warm, relaxing bath. This process helps them lose weight, and in turn they become even firmer. As our curds are chilling in the spa, we need to stir them gently. This prevents them from matting together and becoming a curdled mess. It's like a group dance where each curd gets to twirl around without stepping on its partner's toes. Now the grand finale. All that's left is to press our curds into the final cheese form. Much like a sculptor shaping clay, we apply pressure to the curds to expel any remaining whey and to help them hold their shape. And there you have it, the journey from simple milk to exquisite cheese. Who knew that such a simple process could yield such a delightful result? We've journeyed together from humble milk to glorious cheese, witnessed the magic of curdling, pressing, and aging. We've discovered the art that lies in patience, the beauty in transformation, and the satisfaction that comes from creating something delicious with our own hands. The world of cheese is a wonderful place, my friends. So next time you enjoy a piece of cheese, remember the journey it took to get to your plate.